Hey everybody!
Hi
Hello everyone!
everyone.
Thank you for joining us today and thank you for joining us tonight at the launch of our second exhibit for Artstock PH, which is called Electric
Electric
Youth.
Youth.
All right, so we're just waiting for a few more of our artists to join us, but today we'll be joined by 15 artists that are going to be part of this exhibit. We're hoping very much that all of us will actually be here because sometimes due to internet
Well,
access, some people are not able to join the stream, but we will try. Okay, we will try to get everyone on board. All right, so I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Mary Manzano. I am the chief imagineer of Artstock PH. That means I imagine things and
make it happen.
I let the others make it happen. No, no, that's not really true, but yeah, we try and make everything happen. We try to make things like this happen, which is to do an online platform for artists here in the Philippines. That's really what we wanted to do, and that's what we made happen. And today I am joined by my co-founders for today. We're just waiting for one more, but one of my co-founders is here and is also our chief curator. Her name's Fabrian Morales. So you can see her right here. There. So
Hello.
Fabrian, is your handle there your Instagram one or your Twitter handle?
This
Is that your
is my
Instagram one?
Instagram one. Yeah, my Instagram. On Twitter, I am Fabrian M. Unfortunately,
Okay.
it's 16 characters, so it doesn't fit.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you very much for joining us today. We've got a full house now, and we've actually got a lot of fans from Kiara on watching on YouTube right now. Uh, and I can
Oh,
see that here we can see that a lot of them are excited if you check the comments. Thank you very much again for joining. We've got some really great supporters here, like Hi Claire Ann, supporting Ciara Gan and other artists. All right, so why don't I let Fabian take the floor and kind of let us know what Electric Youth is all about. Take it
okay.
away,
Hi
Fab.
everyone. I am Fabrian Morales. I'm one of the co-founders of Artstock PH, and I'm the chief curator. So for Electric Youth, you expect to see a collection of vibrant, colorful, feel-good pieces. That is, I think, something that everyone would love to see at this moment.
Mhm.
So it started with the concept. So what brought about this exhibit? So the idea that our minds, our thoughts are so strong that whatever we think affects how we are, how we deal with certain situations. And what we do about those thoughts sends energy out and create ripples that may affect everything around us. So basically, Electric Youth is going to examine that whole concept. So I know it's not simple, but if we look at the world in that sense and try to change our mindset to be able to adapt to this world that we are in now, then, there are innate and youthful traits that we already have. And I will be delving deeper into this concept. We will be releasing the curator's note tomorrow afternoon. So don't miss that. And
All right.
yeah, so far, I'm just really excited to show everyone the
Yeah,
pieces
me
that are included
too.
in the exhibit. They're all
Me too.
they're all
I tried very much to stop myself from looking at the submissions, although I know that when they were getting submitted, I had access to it, but I deliberately did not look at them because I wanted to see them just right before the actual launch. I don't know. I just wanted to be excited. I have a question here from Lisa, and Lisa was saying, just wondering how long this goes for. This is gonna go for an hour and a half. We went around an hour and 45 minutes the last launch, so I think we're gonna try and constrain this to an hour and a half to give time to all of the artworks that we have today, and to give time for us to be able to talk
Mhm.
to these artists as well. All right, so I've got a few people already on my stream, and just to let you know, this is our run. This is our roster of artists for this exhibit. Palakpakan naman dyan. All right. I really am very much excited about
Yeah.
this. So we've got some people clapping in the backstage also. We've got the 15 amazing artists that were able to create really great work, and this is the work that each of them has created, and this is just kind of a glimpse of the work that each of them have created. I'm really excited to show you. So maybe
Mm-mm.
let's get some people onto the stream now. Let me just
Yeah,
pull
yeah,
my
let's do that.
slide. Okay, I have got CabNov. Hello, I've got Kankan,
Hello.
and
Hi.
wait for it, I've got Ciara. All right.
Hi.
Okay.
Okay,
Hello.
Kiara's fans
Hi.
So,
are hi. Hi everyone. Thank you for joining us
Hello.
tonight and congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm really happy you
you've
guys
got
made
fans,
it
man.
tonight. Yeah, Kiara has a lot of fans. She currently has 177,000 YouTube subscribers. Is that right?
Mhm.
I'm not sure.
She does. Yeah,
Okay.
or
All right.
about
So let
that many.
yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Mary. You're good. Oh, okay.
You're not sure.
You guys can hear me, right?
I've never seen
Yes.
Because the
a
last
Yes, I can
time
hear you.
I've never seen a
pretty
YouTube
bad,
rock
so
star
Hello.
not know.
I'm sure we're all.
Yeah, how many
So
subscribers? Yeah.
I really thank you
But yeah, so
guys
basically,
for
guys,
making it tonight.
what we're gonna do here is we're gonna be showcasing their artwork, and as you can see from just a glimpse of that artwork a while ago, they're all really amazing. We tried to kind of make it as colorful as possible because, as you know, we're in the middle of COVID, right? So we're in the middle of COVID. So when that happens, we try to uplift ourselves. Fab.
Hi.
Hmm. I think Fab is a little
Hello.
frozen. Let me just get her back. Okay. Mhm.
Yes. Hi.
There's a lot of chatter in the
Did I
back
disappear
rooms right
again?
now. Just so you know. So, who am I with right now? I'm here with CabNov, who I've met in
Hello.
person. Kiara, I'm not sure if I've met you, but I probably have seen you before.
I
In
met
Yes.
Cab first, I think. Um, she's gone.
They're
Hello.
all gone.
What happened? Wow, live stream's weird.
Maybe we can introduce ourselves. Hi. Thank you for
Okay.
watching and thank you here for the you have a lot of fans here, Kiara. I am
Oh.
Kankan,
Yes, you
artist.
are.
Um, and I am also a marketer. I have so many things that I do so many things. So I'm a visual artist. I'm a digital marketer. I'm also a mother of three. I don't think
Ooh,
nasabay ba ako dito sa exhibit na to. The title is Electric Youth and I don't consider myself
very
part of
youthful.
Kiara.
um, yeah, hi, my name is Ciara Gan. I do YouTube
I got bumped.
videos and
I got bumped off, guys. Sorry,
oh
I was
sorry.
gone for a bit. Yeah. Yeah,
Just to
sorry, sorry. Go
introduce
ahead,
myself.
Kiara. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, hi, my name is Ciara
I don't know what
Gan
happened.
and
Yes, go ahead,
um
please.
I'm a YouTuber and I also make art. I specialize in acrylic painting, mostly flowers. So I also painted on my graduation ball dress, which maybe some of you in the comments know about. But yeah, I'm 19 years old and I'm taking up management information systems in Ateneo. And yeah, I'm excited for this. And I wish I could meet all of you in person, but I can't because of COVID.
So is it
Eventually,
me now?
yeah, we'll
Yeah.
We'll
Okay.
get there. Yeah.
Uh,
Okay,
okay.
CabNov.
So I'm
That's
Danny
okay.
Novio, also known as
Eventually, we're gonna
CabNov.
do it. Yeah.
I'm a multidisciplinary artist. I'm self-taught. My body of work comes from the visual fragmentation of dreamlike atmospheric music such as lo-fi, tri-hop, vaporwave, hip-hop, jazz music.
Mm-mm.
I produce and usually I listen to, and I translate it into an art form which presents a psychedelic trippy imagery that pulls people in.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
You know
And I
what?
do a
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
lot of
share
I
this.
murals.
personally experienced that.
Yeah, yeah. I do a lot of murals, also
Ooh.
paintings. I'm experimenting on sculpting. So yeah.
Wow.
Okay. So
Actually,
since
when
we
you see,
since we have
uh, go ahead.
go ahead, Mary.
Sorry. Yeah, so it's just that I was actually surprised because I've seen CabNov's work in person, and I do remember that it's also great in ultraviolet light, right?
Yes, it
That when
is.
you shine.
Yeah, I actually to make it different, I use fluorescent acrylic colors so that when you use a black light, it has that different feel or kind of like a trippy or psychedelic vibe. Whenever I show my piece or like my artwork or anything, I use a lot of
Mhm,
like really bright colors through my work.
mhm.
Yeah.
It's really really good. I'm actually kind of I'm a fan. I love it, and also that I'm a fan of all of the art actually. If I can only see it in person because even I haven't seen the work in person, and okay, Danny, you have a fan in here. Yeah, Louisa, hello. How about for Kankan? I'd like to know more about Kankan's work, amazing work as well.
Okay, I have I for this exhibit, it's a triptych. So it's a
I
combination of
love this
different.
one.
Yes, it's a Thank you. It's a combination of different colors. It's a combination also of freedom and control. So how, 'di ba, parang how do you combine control and freedom? So I mean, with the choices of the colors, it's I think the control of choosing the right colors, but the freedom of expressing my emotions through the different strokes and through different materials that I use. So as if you can see it clearly or closely, but used also found materials. And if you take a look at into the
Mhm.
website, kumbaga um, it's not flat. It has texture. So I used again different materials, found
Mhm.
materials, and try to play on colors. I mean, I think colors. Everybody will agree that colors bring, I guess, happiness to all of us. When you see a color, I mean, the door in my house is color yellow. I said this yellow. When you enter my house, parang you feel
Yeah.
that lively feeling that wow, your door is yellow. Everybody who comes here and visits us, wow, your door is yellow, as in bright yellow. So I introduced myself a while ago. So I'm not just an artist. I'm also a marketer, a digital marketer specifically, and I use my inspiration. I use those inspiration from my art, from my career, and of course my kids also. So I'm also a mother and actually I also teach. So parang for me, art is everywhere. You cannot just put art into just a physical canvas or an artwork. It's everywhere. So I try to apply my art also in the
Yeah.
everything, everyday things that I do. Thank you.
That's really amazing. Thank you so much for that, Kankan. I mean, I really like that you're doing a lot of things. I'm actually the same. I dabble in many. I put my fingers in so many pots. So I definitely connect to that. But the work is amazing. When you look at the website, when you go to artstockph.com, everybody, there's gonna be some nice close-up shots of the triptych that Kankan has made, and it's called Energy Warrior. I can really feel the energy of the work. Diba? So you want a little bit more energy in your life. This is the piece for you. That's really amazing. I do have. Let me just check if I have anyone else on my stream that I can push out. But I know that Kiara's fans are waiting. But before we go to Kiara, guys, I have some questions from the audience for CabNov. So I've got some questions here. One is, what inspired you to use blacklight?
Oh, because of the music I produce. It's kind of sounds like
There,
hello.
do I see it?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. So my inspiration for using
Yes.
blacklight is through the music I produce. It's usually lo-fi, sounds like kind of more atmospheric
Mm.
Mm,
music. So I kind of want to show it visually with the use of um, what you call this, fluorescent colors.
Actually, both of your paintings were my favorite. Even my sister was like, "Wow,
Oh,
it's so
thank you so
pretty!" Like
much.
both of yours. That's why it's like
Thank
such an
you.
honor to be with both of you in this
Oh, thank you.
part of the stream.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
And we're with a YouTuber, a celebrity YouTuber.
Yeah, we always
that is true. Like everybody wants to be, at a certain age, I think like I couldn't really understand it because when you're in your 40s, you can't really understand the wanting to become a YouTube star. But whenever I ask my students, because I teach also, a lot of them really want to be YouTube stars. And now that COVID has struck and everything is now online, more than ever, I think with the teachers, I teach teachers. So the teachers that I teach, I ask them to learn from your students who are YouTube stars because they're the ones who know how to reach an audience online through a medium where you can't really
that
see
is
your
true.
audience. And it's kind of a real honor as well because there's so much to learn in video. So I've got like so many people here saying like now I want to paint my door yellow because
Yes,
of Kankan.
go for it.
Now they want to paint their doors yellow as well. And somebody said I love the color combination. Yes, and also D Rain was saying, what medium do you use?
Is it for me?
Yeah, what medium do you
I
use in painting murals?
I usually use spray paint
Yes,
most of the time, and also
correct.
sometimes if there's no spray paint, I use bucket paint. Whatever is there, that's available.
Mhm,
Yeah, I don't
mhm.
mind using any of them, but mostly
Okay,
I use spray paint.
okay. I do
Yes.
remember
It's
that
a very
if
hard
you visit,
stuff.
Spray paint's hard.
Yeah, I think
It is. It is.
yeah, it is very hard because when I started using a spray paint, I don't really know how to use it. I think I took a lot of practice. Like I paint a lot of walls that is like abandoned before I really master it. Yeah.
How did
Is
you
that
just like
is that
anywhere abandoned
legal?
walls? Where?
No, because I'm based in New Zealand, so it's I'm in the part of New Zealand where it's like really not much people down
mhm.
south. So there's a lot of
Yeah, but I think
abandoned
it's like
walls there.
Oh.
the whole trial and error.
Yeah, yeah. So I use a lot of abandoned walls to like practice my craft, especially yeah what I do right now. And then once I master it, I just like you know what, I'll join a festival. I'll join like something like I can showcase more of my mural work and so on. Yeah.
Okay.
Hello. Can
Okay, yeah.
anybody hear me? Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, I've
Sorry.
seen CabNov's pieces in person, and this was at the show in Makati,
Mhm.
and it really wowed me. That's why
Did
I
you get
approached
stuck in
her.
the
Like,
Philippines? Is that why you're still here? Or are you in New Zealand
actually,
right
yeah, the same question.
I'm actually
The
in the
same question.
Philippines at the moment.
Oh.
Yes, I'm in the
Did you
Philippines
got
at the
did you
moment.
get stuck here?
Yes, I did because you're not really allowed to travel. But at the same time, I have a lot of
Yeah.
projects. Yeah, I have a lot of projects.
Okay.
So it's okay for me to stay here because, yeah, I have a lot
Cool.
of work to do.
That's good. Well, we're happy you're here because otherwise
Mhm.
you won't be able to do the exhibit. So
Yeah,
really happy that you're here.
Okay.
Thank you.
I was just
thank
thinking
you.
that like New Zealand doesn't have COVID.
Yeah, I
Actually,
don't
there
think they
is.
have.
There is.
I want to be
There
in New
is.
Zealand right now.
Let's all move there.
But
I want to
only
be
in
there right.
Auckland.
It's a beautiful place, it's a beautiful place. Like you can retire there. There's like too few
Yes.
people, so yeah. And they actually they were able to take control of this whole pandemic thing. They actually got it right. So
Yes.
yeah, if there's a place I want to be in right now, it's NZ.
Yeah.
So
Especially some island,
on
I feel like.
to yeah, I know. I was in Dunedin like a few years ago, and it's a beautiful, beautiful place. I didn't want to leave. So there, I've got I've got Kiara's artwork here right now called Vivid. I can almost
Vivid.
hear the yeah, Vivid.
Oh,
So
my
tell us a little
face.
bit more about
This is about my face. Just kidding. Vivid is about some of the quarantine dreams I had. I think with quarantine, it's common. Did you guys have like any reoccurring dreams? I had so many reoccurring dreams, but I think, not I
I
think
had a
I
lot.
did. I did have a dream where I was in a field of flowers, but I'm not that girl because I don't have blue hair and I'm not naked like her. um, so Vivid is about some of oh my gosh, my family's noisy. Vivid is about my
it's
dreams in
okay.
quarantine and some of the some of the different elements that are in it is the flowers, which are some of my signature style, which as you know, flowers, textured flowers, and the centerpiece is a woman with her eyes closed, and as you can probably see around her, all of the flowers have eyes and they're open. And honestly, at first, I just wanted to play around with like neon colors because I was watching Teen Wolf and they have neon eyes there. So I was like, oh, I want to put that in my piece. But
Teen
then
Wolf, oh Lord.
like after going through it and all that, I was able to put some meaning into it. See, as you can see, like the girl's eyes are closed, and there's this song by the Beatles, and it's called Strawberry Fields Forever. And there's one line that really struck me. It's living is easy with eyes closed. And as a YouTuber or someone who people watch, it's easy to get like caught up in like everything with people watching you, but then sometimes you just need to close your eyes, and that's where you give out all the positive energy you can into the world, even though like people are watching. Just do your thing, give out energy. And that was the question, I believe, for the exhibit. What does energy look like? And I think energy looks a lot like positivity and colors. And yeah, this piece is a little personal to me, very personal. A lot of elements to it, especially the glow in the dark stars, because growing up in my bedroom, I had glow in the dark stars, and um, yeah, it reminds me of my youth, which is the title of the exhibit, Electric Youth. And yeah, I just really love all the different little nitty gritty pieces. So it's like inspired by Teen Wolf, the Beatles, my flowers, and the glow in the dark stars, which is something attributed to Tino Stalslinski. I'm very I'm like a hardcore fangirl, so yeah. Yeah, that's my explanation. Oh, it also glows in the dark, but you have to charge it with the light. So if you turn it off, the light, you'll see that the eyes are glowing, and the stars will glow too. Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't know
Yes,
that.
to our audience, by the way, if you want to see the glow in the dark photo of Kiara's piece, go to her profile at artstockph.com.
I
You'll
will
see it
also
there.
be posting on my Instagram. Why are there so
Oh,
many
and
eyes? I yeah,
Ayan.
that's pretty much it about this.
Yeah, so basically, I was just kind of struck at the fact that you were saying that it reminds you of your youth, but you're still young. What do you
I
I
mean?
know,
think
right? No,
not like my youth, the
I
child youth, the
That-
very far youth.
same reaction, Mary.
I
I
think
don't
like
get
when I
you.
was a kid, I had glow in the dark stars in my old house, and then I brought it up to this day. I still
Ah,
have glow in the dark stars on top of my.
you've got we've got like LJ Nieto here is also watching, and I think
Yeah,
LJ is also a YouTuber, right?
yeah, he's
Right. So I've
my
got
friend.
somebody said explaining 101.
Yeah, I'm not the
We've
best
got
at
like
it.
lots of people saying the message. I
Whoa,
know.
virtual hug
So we've
too.
got a fan of we've got
Leanne,
a Leanne
Leanne,
fan here as well. Marvin is also watching. Hey.
Hey,
Okay, so we've
everybody.
got Leanne. I'm just not sure. Leanne, can you try to speak to see if
Yeah,
we
can you hear me?
are gonna?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
there.
Okay, cool.
Yes, I
Hey,
can hear you.
Marvs.
Where's your
Oh my
face? Oh,
God.
your beautiful
So I'm
face.
actually here because my friend Marvs
Yes, I
is
can. Yep.
yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I just want to congratulate everyone and sorry, I'm not really active on the Facebook chat because I already ditched Facebook. Hi, Fab.
Oh my God,
Hi,
this is such a
Mary.
small world.
What? Can you hear me? Okay.
No, yeah,
That's good.
we can hear you. I think I can hear you. Yeah.
Hello,
Ooh,
Yeah.
you know
So
what, Lian?
congratulations
It's
to
just
Mark,
everybody.
so weird that
Can't hear
I'm
you.
I'm actually kind of weirded out because I used to work with Mary V. I used to work with Marvs. We were
Ah.
both trainers a long time ago.
Cool.
I think more than 10 years ago. Marvs. It's
Cool.
kind of a long time ago, Mom. It's
Ha
really
ha ha.
cool. So I've got your artwork here. Let me just push it onto the stream. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'll let you talk about it.
No way. Sorry, I don't have a video because, I'm not wearing any clothes right now. I'm actually naked.
Okay. Leanne, can you hear
Kidding.
me?
Yeah.
you just really
Yeah,
have to
go.
say that.
Okay, so
Okay, Leon. So
Yes.
tell us about In a Trance.
It's all right. Yeah.
well,
Hello.
so yeah. Can you hear me, guys? Hello?
Yeah,
Yes.
I can hear you.
Okay, so yeah, so it's a huge cat, so I love cats. That's why, it's a common subject of my artworks, if you
Mhm.
notice. Fab knows that. So, but in reality, I don't like
Yes.
cats as pets
Yes. There's
because
just a
they're
bit of
very
a
naughty.
delay. Yeah.
Really? Oh my God. Should I transfer elsewhere? I think I need to connect my laptop directly to the modem. Hello? Hello?
I can hear you.
Okay,
Ako, I
cool.
can hear you. Yeah.
How about the
Yeah, go
others?
ahead. So uh yeah, okay. Cool.
Yeah,
Leon, you
so
were saying earlier that I already know this. Yes, I've seen a lot of your beautiful pieces and they're all very trippy. And a
Mm-hmm.
common thing that I've seen it very often. I see cats. So you were
Yeah.
telling us why. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I started working on this piece towards the end of probably 2018 or early 2019, and it was
Mm.
just a cat, and there was no background. And then come 2000, when did the Tal volcano erupt? Early this year or
This year,
It
just
was earlier.
January 12th. Yeah, January 12th
can't hear you
this year.
guys. Hello?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the private chat so that you can see. So there. So I just put it there. Cat lovers are love. There you go. Somebody's sending thoughts and prayers. And somebody's asking, how do you get into an art exhibit? So I think I just answered that. First, make art.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I think Leanne just we're gonna bring her back. So we're gonna bring Leanne back. In the meantime, let me just move this over here and introduce our other founder in Art Talk. Let me just welcome
Yay!
Cam. Hey, Cam.
Come.
Cam, are you there?
Hello,
Yes. You know, when
Cam.
you're here in the Philippines, we have to contend with this really, really bad connection every single time. Every single time I do a live
Yes.
stream, I always get into this. And I have to contend with this
Yeah,
every week because I
always a
do live
problem.
streams every week. All right, so let me
Yeah.
just take Cam out of the stream for now until internet gets a little bit better. But so there, guys, just to again to recap, okay, we've got In a Trance by Lhean Storm. We've got the work of CabNov and as well, which is called Party Trick, and also Energy Warrior by Kankan Ramos. Please check that out in our website. And finally, we've got Vivid by Ciara Gan, which I didn't know was actually a glow in the dark piece. I didn't know that. So we have got somebody said, ano na, PLDT Globe Sky Cable. So I think I've got a question here from maybe this is a question for us. How long does it take for you to prepare for an exhibit? Shyla, are you asking us or are you asking the artists? Because if you're asking us, it from concept to execution, it usually takes us what about a month and a half to 2 months, right, Fab?
2 months. 2 months minimum
Two
usually, because
months. Yeah.
you have to have your concept in first, and then once you have the concept, you have to create the narrative for it, like read and write about it, and then you
Yeah.
find the right artists to work with. So and then
Yes.
everything else follows.
That's
So
true.
yeah, I would say give or take around 2 months.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 months minimum.
Okay, so I'm just
How about
gonna
you?
go and
How about
have to
you
say
guys?
goodbye to our artist right now. For me? Oh, okay, let's
No, no,
have
no, no,
that
no, I was
one
actually,
last
I was going
question
to ask
before
you.
we say goodbye to our artists.
Yeah, actually, I
Okay.
was
What?
just wondering how long did you? Can you tell our audience how long it took
How
you
long for
to?
you
Yung
guys?
totoo
How
ha?
long, Kabnav, how long does it take for you to prepare for an
How
exhibit?
long did it
Uh-huh.
take for you
It take
You want
me
to
two
to create your
weeks
piece from?
to prepare.
It's artist side. Okay,
You
Shyla
first.
is
Okay.
asking from the artist side. How long does it take for the
Hmm.
artist?
It take
Yeah.
me 2 weeks to prepare for an exhibition. It's 2 days for a sketch, and then the rest is just working on the canvas for 2 weeks. So
Mm-mm.
2 weeks max. Yeah.
Okay.
For me
Um,
Ciara.
naman,
Kiara,
you
go,
first.
go.
Oh, me?
Oh,
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. For me naman, I had my finals that week. So, like the week where we were all supposed to
okay.
submit. So, After finals, I took 2 days off, and then I worked on it for 2 days, and then I submitted it. But yeah, I like working. Like I did that for the last exhibit. I procrastinated it, but then like I like watching TV while doing art, so it's really fun. It's the thrill. But yeah, you like
Okay.
Thank you. How about Kankan?
Yes, for the show, it took me, I think, 3 weeks to finish the conceptualization to the end. But I guess siguro my experience also in doing exhibitions, it really depends. Eh. If you, for
Yes.
example, are yeah, diba? It really depends. Halimbawa, if you're planning to have a solo show, it
Yeah.
would take you. Really depends on the artist. Eh. For
One.
example,
Yes.
a solo show can take you up to 1 year preparation to really just to really put your heart and mind to the exhibit or to the pieces that you're going to present, because for a solo exhibit it's just you, so you really have to put your all your talent and energy to the exhibit. So it really depends. And I mean, if you
That's true.
really want to be part of exhibits, join small groups, small exhibits, and then eventually you'll find your groove. Eventually you'll see or talagang get inspiration from the everyday life, na parang hindi mo kailangan na parang, oh, I need 1 week, I need 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months to really produce art. So yun, I mean, that's from my experience also. It really depends on the
thank
concept,
you.
the uh, kung gaano kalaki yung exhibit na gagawin mo.
That is true. I agree. I agree. It really
Yeah.
depends from artist to artist, and it really depends also if it's like, say for example, if it's a group exhibition, you only have to worry about your own piece, and then you just work directly with the curator. But for a solo show, the solo show really takes. I agree with Kankan. Really takes longer. It takes a lot of thought in, and that's why it's such a big deal for artists to finally have their solo show. Hi, Mary, you're back.
I know I keep popping in and out. So, so everybody, I just would like to let you know that we've got a lot more artists coming up. So we're gonna have to say goodbye for now, but note that we do have brush with artists that are happening every Thursday. So every Thursday we have a brush with artists. We are moving the time slot from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. now. So we are going to be scheduling these artists for more conversations about their art, delving a little deeper into what motivates them, their artistic style, their visual style, and all of that. So watch out for those announcements in the next few weeks. Okay, so I'd like to say goodbye and thank you to CabNov, Kankan,
Thank
and
you.
Kiara. Thank you so much for
Thank
joining us today
Bye.
in this.
Bye.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies.
Do we leave? Do we leave the studio?
Thank you so much. So I am going. So I am going to get Leanne back. Leanne, are you
Hey,
ready?
yeah,
Hi.
sorry
Yay, you're
guys. I
back.
That's
actually
okay.
It's
connected my
okay.
laptop directly to the modem now, so won't have any
Yes,
problems.
perfect.
Hey, 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 hey.
Hey.
Hey, my friends. Okay, so yeah,
Hello.
I was talking about my painting.
Mm-hmm.
I mentioned the Taal volcano, right? So it
Yeah.
erupted early this year. So in the beginning, it was just a cat, a huge cat, and then there was nothing in the background. And then the Taal volcano erupted, so I added the volcano. So now you'll see the volcano is a new character in my painting. So maybe there'll be more. Who knows? And then so it was just that, and then the pandemic happened. So now you'll see
I know.
coronavirus is floating like on the top right corner of the painting.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's all disaster,
Good
right?
one.
Yeah, but then despite everything, like you'll still see colors like the flowers and
Yeah.
the vibrant color palette that you often see in my artwork. So
Mm-hmm.
so the painting is really all about focusing on what gives you joy, the good memories, um, sticking on who you really are, think of the
Yes.
Yeah.
positive side of the story as opposed to getting stuck in the negative aspect of what's really going on in reality. Yeah,
You
Yes.
totally
that's it.
agree. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Lian. Like I'm on board with the idea that
On
why
board.
will you? I'm on board with the idea that you should never get stuck with being in a dark place because
Mhm.
it's really not productive at all. Just keep moving, and then you'll get out of it,
Exactly. So
right?
you guys have been
So,
productive.
oh yeah,
Very,
Yeah.
very
So thank you,
I
productive.
by the
started
way,
too.
for the invitation.
Thank you, Leanne, for agreeing to work with us for this
Yeah, I know,
exhibit.
I know. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
was
Right.
supposed to be part of the
I'm so
first show,
honored.
your maiden show, right? So sorry I
Yes.
missed that.
Yeah,
But then I told you that I'm gonna make it up. So this is it.
Thank
yay!
you.
Thank you so much, Ian.
Okay, thank
And
you
we hope to see you
guys.
in person. We hope to see you in person very hopefully soon. Okay?
Yeah,
Soon.
soon.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much for
see you
joining
soon.
us. Soon.
Welcome.
All
Bye.
right. See you soon. Bye.
Thank
And now we've got a few more people coming in. And for now, I've got Karren Lopez. I've got John Magnus here. I've got Juert Asejo. And
Yeah.
also, I'm waiting for maybe two more. But because we've got people who were a little early, would you like the people who are already here from the beginning to already be on the stream? So
Yeah,
that
sure. Yes.
so
I
that
think
we
that's a good
can
idea.
at least not have them be waiting in the stream for too long. Okay? So
Yeah.
I'm gonna get everybody that I could. Hello, Karen. Hi, John. Everybody, this is the first time I'm meeting these artists, by the way. So, hello, I've got Ellie over here, and
Hi.
got, and I have got Paolo as well. All right. Wow, this is a big screen now.
Yay. Hi,
Hi guys, nice meeting
everyone.
you.
Thank
Hi,
you.
it's nice to see everyone. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, I'm so happy to see all of you.
Me too. I'm super happy to see all
Thank
of your
you. Thank you for
pieces.
making it tonight. Um,
Mhm.
and also, Mary, I received a message from Fitz that he wouldn't be able to make it tonight, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
So,
Is it all
Fitz
right if you
Herrera,
show?
yeah, he won't be able to make it tonight.
Oh, that's too bad.
But
I really like his art as well. Let me just show his art here. Would you know if Czar is gonna make it as well? Okay, I'm
uh,
gonna
I haven't
go
heard
ahead.
from him.
Okay, that's fine. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show Fitz Herrera's piece as well, because hello Fitz, if you're watching right now,
Mhm.
okay, we are with you in spirit. We're with you in spirit. So this is Fitz Herrera's piece for Sound Trip. By the way, guys, if you want to actually get this piece, you won't get it anymore because it's already reserved. Okay, so this is can you tell us more about it, Fab? Fab would be the better person to talk about this piece.
Okay. So, Sound Trip is actually a series of Fitz Herrera's work. Basically, his series is about the mood of music that he's currently listening to. So, as you see, this piece is very, and all of his other pieces, they're very abstract expressionism, all inspired by movements, all inspired by his mood. And his pieces are known to be a bringer of good vibes and positive feelings. So, yeah. And this one specifically is inspired by just being happy. And as part of Electric View, what he's trying to promote is just having a positive mindset actually helps you go through the pandemic, go through whatever crisis you're going to go through. So yeah, that's it for Sound Trip.
Yeah. Karen, I've got some people here asking what you're drinking. And somebody said, Karen, nice, finally.
I'm having some wine to celebrate.
When Fonz is also saying,
Hey, fun.
I can't, I'd like to
Oh,
join you in
Alfonso.
drinking. Alfonso is also here. He was just, last night, he was just featured in Unfiltered in our Insta Live. So, artists, since you guys are new to art stuff, just ready yourself because we're going to be doing an unfiltered episode in Insta Live as well. Okay. So, who, Fab, can you just go ahead and introduce our artists for today? And I'm just gonna pull up their work as well.
So, okay. Let's start with Karen. Okay,
Yeah.
Karen, can you please introduce yourself to our audience? Because this is Karen's second exhibit. Is that second exhibit, right?
Yes, I can.
Ah,
Um,
am I right?
yeah, so hi,
Yes. Okay.
everyone. I'm
So
Karen.
this is Karen's second exhibit. I've worked here before.
Yes. So I
Yes,
work
please,
with
Karen,
Fab.
tell the audience about yourself.
Yeah, so I work with Fabs on my first exhibit also. I usually do like mostly abstract work, and it's mostly inspired by songs and how it feels, and kind of like how it translates to painting, and all that. Yeah. And then for the rest of the time, I work like a normal 9 to 5 job, as most people. Yeah, so that's it.
What do you do like when you're not painting?
As my work or like in general, what do I do at home lang?
Like in general, your work basically that you do outside your work.
I work in treasury. So it's a lot of analysis and looking at figures for the
I
bank.
like
Yeah.
I like. I used to work for Citi, so and I love business intelligence and analytics. I'm a number. I'm actually very geeky, but
We
I try
might get
to
out.
I try to hide it.
Yes, she is. Yeah.
So I've got for a while right here shown on the page. Like everybody, this is Karren Lopez's work. And can you tell us a little bit more about for a while?
Yeah. So when I received brief electric
I think
use,
it's still loading.
um, so I wanted something like vibrant and energetic, but kind of wanted to juxtapose it with something that's a little bit more gritty and had a little bit of like harshness, but overall didn't feel that way. And overall, it felt like still happy with a mix of something else. So that's what I was thinking of when I made the piece.
Okay. So that's that's really interesting because I've been looking at this. I've actually been looking at this piece, and I was saying every time I look at it, I see something new. So this is a really amazing work. So I'd like to thank you for this. It's amazing work, everyone. So there,
Thank
and
you.
I've got who else do we have here? All right, I've got Elie as well. I've got Elie Quial. We've got Elie here on our stream. Hi, Elie. Nice
Hi,
to
it's
meet
July.
you. Nice to meet you. Tell us a bit more about yourself, and later on, I'm just gonna show your art.
Sure. So it's Eli. I know it's
It's Eli.
spelled
Sorry.
spelling, but I I've dabbled into art
Oh,
since I can remember, but it's really only during the lockdown that I found my style, and
mhm.
really my work focuses on the emotions of people around me. So it has a dark tone to it, although I love colors. So you'd see my work. Um, it has usually a lot of colors, and
Yeah.
yeah, I apart from making art, I also do I paint mural. And I have my sustainable business called Unwasted, where I upcycle denim jackets and put art into it. So that's what I do in a nutshell.
Right. So that's kind of I kind of saw some of the work that I stalk the artists as well. I you guys, when you look at their artist profiles in the Artstock PH website, we are also putting their Instagram profiles in there just in case you would like to check out more of the work and more of the body of work that they've done. And this is really beautiful. This is really beautiful art. Here comes a thought. It's more about what um, for you.
This is really about it's really a junction of if you look at the face of these ladies, they're kind of like unsure. I think I I pull from the possibly negative emotion of what's happening around us, but on the other hand, as human, we also tend to stay positive, and so I don't really plan when I work, so I grab a canvas and I just start playing with the colors. I am not organized that way, so I just start like doing things, and these two ladies came about. The flowers really represent hope, maybe something that's brewing that's good, but also kind of questioning what it's for. So there's a lot of kind of questions in this piece. You can read into it in a positive, or I guess depending on your mood. Sometimes I look at it, I'm like, oh, it's a bit dark, and other times I'm like, oh, okay, there's hope and happy colors. So yeah, that's how I felt when I was working on it. So I suppose it kind of translated to the piece that I made.
Yeah, that's really interesting because I found that at least with the past interviews, like for those people who are watching or who've been watching us in Brush with Artists before, you know that I don't have an art background at all. I just like what I like. And what I noticed though is that so many artists have varying visual styles and varying processes. Some of them are planners, some of them just wing it, and some of them really base it on certain things like emotions or inspiration. So it's very interesting to me all the time to find out what the process is of an artist, because sometimes you look at it and it looks really detailed and it looks really planned, and to find out that it was not planned at all is kind of awesome. It's awesome.
Honestly, sometimes I wish I can plan, because then it saves me time and it saves me materials. It saves me a lot of headache and frustration. But in this piece, this actually surprised me, because this only took me maybe 4 days, and it's a 2-piece. So, but other times I would work in a really small piece, and it will take me weeks, and it won't flow. So I'm glad. I'm glad somehow this came about. So yeah.
We're also glad because you made it. You made it to our deadline.
Yes, I know.
You made it to our deadline. All right. So Fab, I'll let you introduce our voice of the club. The voice of the club. We've got where did he go? Oh, he's back. Let me just push him back onto this the stream. Juert, hello. Are you still there? He's a little frozen. I'm gonna wait for him. Okay, go ahead and introduce the voice of the club.
Hi.
Yeah, my gosh, the boys club. Okay, so let's start with Paulu.
Hi.
Hello,
Hello.
Paul, can you hear me?
I can
Hi.
hear you.
Yes, please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Paulu, and I am a
Yeah,
film
I can hear you.
historian. I'm a film historian and academic. Generally, I like to focus on silent films in history, and generally early cinema, which is cinema siguro from its invention from 1896 to 1920. And I really
Wow.
I like the process kasi of drawing and painting from life. Kasi it helps me be more present and focused on places. Kasi I like how memory affects places we see. Like I remember when I visited Amsterdam, it felt a lot like Marikina. When I
Mm-mm.
saw Brooklyn, it felt a lot like Quezon City. So I wonder how and why it happened. And I found na parang through drawing and painting places, and even in just the act of it, parang may parang the drawing talaga makes you more present and less, parang things become less fleeting.
Mhm.
Tapos, I guess I'm really curious about how spaces become places. And I found it because of memory. Eh. Tapos, I think I like it because I have a deeper conversation when I draw, from life or photos. Kasi the individual lines, they become stories eh. And even when you select color, parang, I guess it's always changing eh. It's always evolving. Even if it's like hats na, even if you see it, even if it's just a photo eh. Parang, it's always changing. Yun.
Okay. Paula, I'm just gonna leave you for a sec and then
Yeah.
introduce John and Juert Asejo as well before I show your piece for Electric Youth, which is I have never stayed anywhere so long but in memory. I think now I kind of get, based on your explanation, why you
I
named your
love the
piece that way.
title.
I have never stayed anywhere so long but in memory. Ayan.
Mm.
Nawala si John. John, iniwan mo na kami. What happened? John is back. Let me just see. Are you back? Hello, John.
Okay.
So,
Sorry.
ayan.
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Good evening, everyone.
Okay. Thank you, Paul. Let's
Can you hear me?
be back to Paolo's piece earlier.
Yeah.
Let's talk to Wirt muna.
Mm-mm.
Oh yes,
Wirt,
hello.
did I pronounce your name correct?
Hello, 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 hello,
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
hello. Okay, that's
Hello?
Juert. Juert,
I think
hello.
for
Guert.
no, you were.
Okay. Juert.
Thank you. And
You were.
Galing siya sa
beautiful names.
sa Juliet and Robert.
Ah, from that Robert Malatore. Yeah, Juert. Okay.
Now I understand.
Okay. Okay.
Ayan.
Hello. Musta may panlasa ka ba?
Okay. So,
Kuha nga lang ako ng, let me just get a drink while,
you were just
wow,
speaking
hindi
to
ko
yourself.
Hello. Ako po si Juert Asejo, graphic artist. Ako nung wala pang pandemic. Then ngayon full-time painter na. Okay, yun po. I'm 36 na. Pero late ko lang sa tiko na discover yung estilo ko, yung ginagawa ko. Pero ngayon, tinutuloy-tuloy ko na siya. Kahit pa paano naman nakaka-survive.
Some people here up.
What was that? Did you guys hear that? Thank you. Hello. Juert,
Hello.
can you hear me?
Yes, hello. Narinig niyo ba?
Yes.
Yes.
I can't hear.
Yeah, I
Ah,
can hear you. Yeah,
okay.
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Kung maka-36,
Ah,
kung maka-36
hello.
naman to.
Is that Mary?
No.
Ay naman.
Hindi. I'm sorry, hindi naman. Hindi. Hindi naman ako nahiya sa edad ko. Pusong bata pa rin naman.
Oo naman. Kalabaw lang tumatanda.
At
So wala namang interesting sa buhay ko. Meron akong isang baby.
Meron. Wow, we've got somebody.
we're having a
Eli, meron kang ano.
Thank you.
Somebody said, let me send out to you. I miss
Hi,
Lhean.
Aris.
We have it recorded on Facebook, on YouTube, in Periscope, and it's gonna be on Twitter Live as well. So, kung ano
Yeah.
man yung gusto mong platform, andun
Yes.
kami. We are probably going to upload this in 2 parts sa IGTV. Probably, no? Cut natin into 2 parts and upload namin. Baka highlights na lang, guys. Yung mga malilinaw, tatanggalin na namin yung mga can you hear me? So, tatanggalin na namin yung ikakat na namin yung mga can you hear me. I-edit muna namin, lalagay namin sa IGTV. So, kung mahilig kayo mag-IGTV. Okay? So, Juert, salamat. Salamat sa
Juert,
iyong
thank
introduction.
you.
Okay.
Salamat. Let's
Thank-
move on to John.
Salamat.
Hi, John.
Hello, everyone.
Can you hear me, John?
Yeah, can you hear me? Whoa.
There you go. Hi, John. Introduce yourself.
Ano nangyari sa'yo? What happened to you?
What happened?
That's just my phone. How are you guys doing tonight?
We're doing great.
Good. Good. This is not awkward at all.
Good.
No.
The internet sucks.
Can you hear
If
me?
you're in the Philippines, you have to contend with the internet sucking like this. It's just the way it is.
Yeah. Can everyone hear me though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Hello. What should I say?
What's your name? Who are you?
I'm John. I am an artist.
John, intro yourself.
But I've been. What is that? What was
No,
that?
go ahead.
Sorry. Experimental, I think. Still trying to find my style, to be honest. So, yeah, I'm just going through like a lot of processes, trying to figure out what's more heartfelt for my expression. Because the problem for me is that if you can do a lot of things, you're just gonna try and do all of it, and setting constraints is my main challenge right now as a mixed media artist.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to get into more shows and show some more work and see how it goes.
Well, I think that's really all what it's all about. Like as an artist, like if you put yourself out there. When we founded Artstock,
Great.
that's
Thank
what
you,
we were
John.
thinking. That's what we were thinking as well. We were thinking of the platform for the artist, because if you have a physical exhibit and when the exhibit is over, regardless of whether you sold art or you did not sell art, and if you were not able to sell some of the pieces, then where does it go? How do you sell it after, or how do you manage to put and market yourself after an exhibit is over? So that's why we wanted a platform that would keep on putting the art out there, and even doing these live streams every week, doing these Insta lives as well, and doing the brush with artists every Thursday. That's basically our solution to it, to put the artist front and center, understanding what the artist process is, what style is, and also for the people who want to buy art. How do we make it accessible to them? Because some of them want to buy art but are afraid to get into the galleries. So we just wanna make it a lot
Yeah.
more accessible, diba? I've got Karen or Tita Cora in Chicago is watching.
Yes.
Oh.
Hey, Tita Cora. You're our tita now too.
Hi.
And Eli, Switch is watching from Kainta. All right, I think I can start to show Paulu's work now, right, Fab?
Hi.
Paulo, I have your work here.
Yes.
I have never seen anywhere so
Yes.
long in memory.
Yeah. Yeah, if you can see there, it's ano eh. I'm really influenced kasi by the period talaga from the turn of the century, like yeah, from like 1890s to like the 1930s. So I really like kasi the style of, especially the comic strips back then, like yung mga, like let me think of an example, like yung mga Little Nemo of Winston K or Catherine
Yeah.
Alley,
Yeah.
Crazy Cat. Pero oh, and this with this piece kasi, if you see naman, it's like a comic strip. I wanted to show kasi like how parang the sense of place. It's rarely one thing eh. When you're in one place, you're overwhelmed by different experiences, different memories of different places. So in a way, they all merge into each other. And even the ano eh, like the first part, I wanted to show na parang like it's nighttime, so parang my sense of like dread, and then the middle up to the bottom, parang it's slowly getting brighter, I guess. So parang my dread yun. So I guess I like the sense kasi of like wistfulness, like it's past na, but parang there's still a small essence and I can still remember, can still feel.
Is there a part of you that wants to just time travel over to the 1920s?
But it's still here. It's all happening. It's still here.
I would.
I just find that humans have very short memories, and that's why, there are certain things that bring it back, and I think art is one of those things that make
Exactly.
memories eternal.
That
You
is
know?
true.
Yeah, I like this. I really like
That
this
is
piece, and
true.
I like
Yes.
what it inspires.
Thank you.
How about for let me just take out this one and get. It's very difficult because my slides are not in order. Sorry, guys. My slides are totally not in order. I'm gonna have to find it. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Ayan. Si Juert naman. Juert,
speed.
sandali. Hanapin ko yung Beauty of Destruction number 49 mo. Wait.
No, actually,
Ito. Wala ba si Juert? Okay. Dito ulit si Juert.
Juert is
Give me 1 second.
Juert is not here.
Yes, hello.
Ayan.
Hello.
Ayan.
Hello.
Ayan. Juert. Tungkol saan yung Beauty of Destruction number
Yes.
49? Saka pang number 49 na ba talaga siya?
49.
Hindi, yung pag-number ko kasi, nung una medyo organized pa. Pero medyo na nag-overlap na yung mga trabaho. So hindi ko na siya ganun naayos yung numbers. Pero yung inspiration ko dito, yung figure, may time kasi na may part sa ulo ko na parang sobrang conservative. So kailangan kong sumunod sa sumunod sa form. Para sa akin pinakamagandang gawa ni God is yung human. Kaya sa tingin ko napakagandang subject, konsepto ng human. Pero meron din part sa ulo ko na magulo. Lahat naman tayo may ganun eh. Hindi lahat tayo strict sa buhay. So kailangan kong palabasin 'yon. Kailangan ko paano sasabihin yun? Ang tao merong emosyon. So dun sa brush strokes, sa pagpili ng kulay, yung unpredictable layers, dun ko pinapakita yung emotions na wala akong sinusunod. Sa tingin ko ayun, naging ganun na yung proseso ko, and ayun, nag-enjoy naman ako.
So, salamat. So, Thank you. Bakit siya Beauty of Destruction? Saan nanggaling yung pangalan?
Okay. Sabi ko nga kanina, beauty yung body form. Okay, yung form. Then gusto ko siyang sirain para magkaroon ng bagong definition ng beauty. Okay, yung bagong definition ng beauty is yung magko-connect yung artist, yung viewer sa artist by the broad brush strokes. Malalaman mo na ganito ang brush strokes na ito, anong nararamdaman ko nung time na to, yung pagpili ng kulay, ayun, ganun.
Yan, tatandaan ko yung mga sinabi mo kasi pagdating ng brush with natin, tatanungin ko kung ano ba talaga yung nararamdaman mo nung ginawa mo.
Actually, nung ginagawa ko to kasi oil siya, so layers. So hindi lang siya isang gabi. Hindi mo lang siya isang gabi pakikiramdaman bago ka magpahid. So parang halo-halong na siya halo-halong mood. Merong part na kalmado, soft lang. Meron nadadala ng music. So medyo hard yung colors, hard yung brush strokes. Sa tingin ko successful siya kasi kaya siya nakakatuwa tingnan, exciting kasi nakakapag-connect yung viewer. Nakukuha niya na ang gulo-gulo naman nito, talagang sinasadya niya magulo to. Yun.
Ayan, nananadya ko pala. Sa June. Ayan, salamat. Thank you. So bago tayo magpatuloy, before I move on to John's work, I would like to thank Karren and Elie and also Paulu for joining us today. I'm gonna get Jeanne, if you're there, or Jeanne. How do you pronounce her name? Si Jeanne Rose?
John.
Or Jeanne?
Oh.
And Astrud as well is gonna be joining si Jeanne Rose. Okay. So I'm gonna be getting them into the stream in a few. So I'd like to thank Karren, Elie, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you again in Brush with Artists. I'm really looking forward to it. Actually, I'm looking forward to more of this. And salamat ang madami. And thank you for joining us. Thank you. Ayan, we've got our next one. Before
Thank you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Ito yung maganda sana yung streamer pero konti lang kasi yung kaya nating i-accommodate in the stream. So, John,
we can only accommodate
just 10 people. So we've got John, you have know yourself, diba? It's your piece. Let me just look for it.
Yeah.
Yan. All right. Nahanap ko na siya. All right. So, ayan. Karren, mag-goodbye na ako sa'yo. Bye-bye, Karren.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, gorgeous. Bye. Thank you for joining us.
Alam mo, sabi nila, wala daw kaming pangit na artist. Yun daw yata yung criteria for judging
namin. Oh my God, Mary, stop bringing that up. Stop it.
Totoo naman eh. Lahat naman talaga ng tao sa art stock maganda eh. Saka gwapo. Ayan na si Jeanne.
Hello.
Lahat tayo mga ganyan talaga, guys. So, hello! Hi, Astrud. Hi, Jeanne. Before we introduce the both of you, let Jeanne talk about know yourself. Ayan. Jeanne, here's your piece.
Okay. Let's John talk about his piece first.
Well, what can I say? I'm pretty much like what's your name again? Julius?
Juliet and Robert. Juert.
Juert. Like,
yes, hello.
Yeah, like I can really relate to what Juert says about, paint strokes and kind of like, feeling an emotion and then putting it on and imprinting that paint stroke. Yeah, pretty much the same kind of like process with this painting. It's kind of like the immediacy is necessary, but a lot of my works will have like this kind of like character subject with like symbolic things in the piece. So yeah, this is kind of like describing the fast life. Like where it seems out of control, and you kind of have to remember where you came from and where you're wanting to go, and still juggling all the obstacles in life that may present itself. One hand being like you have to be open to those experiences, and the other is like you have to hold on to your identity so that you can follow the right path. So, and that's very challenging, it seems simple, but it's very, very challenging. And I think that's what this painting really shows, like, a necessity for immediacy and projecting the self.
Do you think that it's important?
So that's all.
Do you think that it's important that we slow down?
Yeah, I mean, every time you paint, you certainly have to slow down to sort of access what you're feeling. But nonetheless, we live really fast lives. So yeah, it's like a weird time vortex that we can all relate to when you're in there. And then,
can you tell me a bit more about why it's gold? Like even the frame is gold.
Well, yeah, I was like I said, I was living a pretty fast life. So, a lot of partying and trying to escape, some escapism involved. So like, I think that gold represents the glamour, that it's pretty superficial, So I think at that time I was like feeling that I was living a very superficial life. So it would, so that's why I painted it gold.
So do you mean that like, did the pandemic kind of affect the way that you work? Like,
what was
or
that?
the type? Did the pandemic kind of affect the type of paintings that you started making?
Absolutely. This is pre-pandemic painting. So yeah, it was like 2019. And it was like around October or something like this. So, but yeah, I've been working on this painting actually for longer than that. But yeah, I mean, I think my style is definitely different now compared to what it was before.
I'm looking forward to seeing that as well. Like looking forward to seeing how your style evolved. Because if there's one thing that I kind of noticed, some artists that we have right now in Artstock, their styles have evolved so vastly over the last few years. So yeah, I'd love to see that. So thank you so much, John.
Thank
So
you.
guys, a message for all of you: know yourself, right? So I've got I've got two people here right now. I've got Jeanne and Astrud.
That's true.
So Astrud, you brought your own battalion of fans with you.
Oh, thank you.
I've got I've got so many people here. So much excitement for Astrud.
Oh,
You look like you're really young though. How young are you, if you don't mind?
I'm 19 years old.
Oh my God, you're such a baby. We have a baby
So she's
here.
the same age as Ciara, actually.
Oh,
No?
Ciara is also right. Somebody was saying, John, I was with you for
Stop saying that. So she's not a baby.
She looks like a baby. Once was saying I was with you for some of that partying. Yes,
That's true.
once, that's true. Right. So Astrid, tell us a little bit more about you.
Okay, so I'm Astrud Moscoso, 19 years old, an architecture student. and vinyl, and a visual artist that creates vibrant acid paintings depicting women in circumstances becoming a full adult.
And my
Oh. God, I, I've got your family so supportive.
Oh, thank you.
Super baby ka daw, sabi ni Robert.
Oh, hello.
Ayan, how about Jeanne? Hi, Jeanne. Nice to meet you.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Oh,
Yes.
Wait.
different
Good.
John.
Later, I'm
Sorry.
going to ask you
Oh,
why you're
sorry,
afraid
not
to
Jeanne.
become an adult.
How do I
But yeah,
pronounce
later.
your name? Is it Jean Rose? Sorry, is it Jean Rose or Jeanne? It's Jean.
Jean.
Okay.
Jean.
Excited for
Is it?
asking
All
for
right.
Yeah, it's
Jean. So that we
Jean.
don't get
Hi.
confused between John Magnus and Jean Rose. All right. Okay. Hi, Jean.
I'd also like to say hi, Jean. I'm not sure if I'm
Hi.
pronouncing your name.
Yeah, it's Jean.
Is it Jean? Is
Yeah,
it
it's
Jean?
Jean. It's Jean. Yeah, Jean.
Jean?
Jean.
Is it Jean?
Yeah, Jean.
Let's stop this already.
Yeah, it's Jean.
Okay, Jean. Yeah, Jean, tell us a bit more about you.
Okay, Jean. Can you...
Hello, I'm
Hello?
Jean.
Jean. Oh, Jean, can
Hello.
you
Yeah.
introduce yourself, please? Yeah.
I think
Yeah, okay. Hello, I'm Jean. I'm illustrator and I'm currently working as a 3D artist at Ubisoft Philippines, if you're familiar with that. Um I'm more to ink before, but now I'm currently trying gouache and watercolor. And then most of my artworks are most of my artworks na nandun is wearing spaceman suits for it portrays yung mga like they are explorers, travelers, discovering about something themselves. I mean, yeah, like that.
I really like some of the stuff that you've done, though. We're gonna show it in a few minutes. Ayan. I think Ivy wants to join us too, but she's saying that her internet is so bad. No, it's been we're trying to kind of push through this, even though our internet most times is not good. I think in the time of when you're here in Manila, you really have to make sure that you have a lot of patience and you hit refresh often. That's what we need to do. All right. So I've got your. Let me just try and pull up your work here, Jean. I think I've got your work already here. Give me a second. Fab. Fab is a bit of like a 6 to 10 second delay. So I think I'm not sure if Pat Frades will be able to join us as well.
Are we back?
But we're just gonna show her art if Pat is not able to join us too or Ivy. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So here I was able to pull up your art as well. Jean, give me 1 second. There it is. This is Self Discovery by Jean Rose Gomez, everybody. Jean, tell us a bit about this.
This artwork, it's more of about self discovery. It's like you know, it's I mean self discovery when you discover something about yourself. I think it's the most beautiful thing na mangyayari sa'yo. And I think that every day naman we have self discovery and with these artworks, I mean it's like discovering something new that shines within you is always a beautiful experience. Like when you discover like simple things na kaya mong gawin or something na hindi mo pala alam na ma-overcome mo pala. I mean, it's one of the most na magandang nangyayari kasi you really have a lot of learnings na ma-earn from that. So this artwork is like uh it's
to give message or to inspire others na, keep it's like love yourself, continue to discover something about yourself, and um what else, it's like coming out from your comfort zone, kasi dun ka talaga magpa-progress every day, and I think that's the best thing na mangyayari sa isang tao, I mean, it you na madidiscover mo kung ano yung better version of yourself. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, keep, like kanina, 'di ba? We were just talking about that. They keep moving forward. So yeah, and I think humans are like that. We keep discovering so many parts of
Mm.
ourselves,
Yeah.
and it just gets, the older you get, actually, and this I speak from the position of age. I think I'm the oldest in this group right now. So yeah, so basically, the older you get, like the more you learn about yourself, and it really does
Yeah.
not. So I really like this. Thank you so much for this, Jean.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah. So let me just go and check out some of the work here that I'm gonna have. Fab, are you okay if your internet okay enough for you to explain it? Because I know that Ivy wants to join us, but um, ayan. I know that Ivy wants to join us, but she is unable to. Hopefully, maka-join siya. Pero if not, here is I've Always Felt Like a Butterfly by Ivy. Ayan. So, Fab, is it okay for you to just tell us a bit more about I've Always Felt Like a Butterfly?
Lutuan mo lang. Magluluto ko yung pag-passer. Susubo lang ako ng konti, Mama.
Hi guys, can you still hear me?
Yes,
Am
I
I
can.
still
Go on.
delayed?
Oo.
Yeah?
Narinig ko
Hello?
naman. Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, cool. So well, I'm sad that Ivy couldn't make it because I really wanted to meet her and call because I found out that we're both into the sea. We both love going to beach trips, and she also surfs, and she knows a lot of my friends in the surfing community. So too bad. But about her piece, I've always felt like a butterfly. Um, if you follow Ivy, you would see that her pieces are all inspired by energy, and that's what I really like about her pieces. They're totally random. They can be like just streaks of paint and like little wobbly lines. But every time she creates these pieces, they're very much inspired by the positive vibes that she wants to put out in the world. And most of that inspiration she gets from nature. So if you look at her piece right now, you would see that it's mostly dominated by greens and colors of nature. So with Ivy, when she was creating this piece, we were talking about it, and she was showing me progress shots. She was just saying that this for me is like a dance. It's like this piece for me is like a dance, and it's like my gift to nature of some sort. And I really like that. I really like that. And so yeah, I wish he's here to talk more about it. But that's basically it for I've always felt like a butterfly. And you can find this if you visit artsoftph.com. Again, check it out. Check out Electric Youth
Yeah,
there.
I'm gonna show that to you in
Am I
a
still
while as
delayed?
well. A little bit. Yeah. So a little bit. But it's okay. So basically, before we move on to Astrid, your fans are they kind of impatient? Just give us a few minutes. And one last is I was really excited to see Pat Frades as well, because we've got our very first sculpture in Artstock. This is actually our very first sculpture.
Mm-mm.
and I was kind of really excited to see her. But hopefully, we'll get to meet her in Brush with Artists. So the piece that she
Mm-mm.
submitted for Electric Youth is called "Powder to the People." Yeah. So
Mm-mm.
Fab,
Nice.
what is "Powder to the People"? Can you just give us like maybe a sentence or two about it? We'll let Pat explain it. We'll let Pat
Okay,
explain it
yeah.
next time.
So
Give us a
powder,
sentence.
yes, yeah, she will. Yeah, she will. Well, powder to the people man is about. So I'll just keep on talking because I know I have a little bit of delay. So I'll just keep on talking about it and not pause. Powder to the people is basically inspired by the words that come out through from your mouth, and if it's negative, it brings in negative vibes. But if you try speaking positive things and beautiful things and things that that can encourage other people, then you're sending positive energy out into the world. And again, just like what I said in the beginning earlier, whatever we do actually sends ripples to the universe, you know and it affects everyone around us. So that's powder to the people.
Yeah. And we've got the last one that I need you to kind of go through, Fab, before our last piece for today. And this is Untitled O2 from Czar. From 027050.
Czar, yeah.
This is our second artist
Yeah,
that has a number for a name. Because we've got 1111.
yeah,
From hindsight is 2020. And
yes.
now we've got 02705001. That sounds like a tongue twister. All right. So we've got Untitled O2 Experiments in Blue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So with the Czar's piece, I like to call him Czar by his name. So he actually allows people to call him by his name, but he doesn't show his face. He wants to keep the vibe that 02705001 is a concept, and we'll give him that. So basically, this piece that he has is a manifestation of the movement and the energy that it gives out. So if you look at it this way, every strokes that an artist do or perform in front of the canvas or in front of a piece of paper, those are a manifestation of a previous action. So that is what Experiments in Blue, which is a series by Czar, is all about. And with this
Ah,
specific piece
okay.
that we chose for Electric Youth,
All right.
it tells a story about that. That all of the artwork actually has a past movement, and that also constitute to a type of energy. So
Mhm.
yeah, so that's it for Experiments in Blue. It's
Okay.
actually really an interesting. I think it's a
All right.
very
So
interesting idea. Yeah.
yes, very interesting. Yeah, it is. I really noticed though that when I look at all of the artwork side by side, they really do look like they're very much on theme. So I'm gonna show that side by side piece again. But before anything else, I'd like Astrid to talk about her submission. Is that the one behind you, or that's a different one? Is it
Oh,
the
it's
same?
this one.
Oh yeah,
It's this
that's the one
one.
behind you, right?
Yes.
That's overwhelming emotions. All right, so we've got overwhelming emotions is right here. Overwhelming emotions by Astrud Moscoso. Okay,
Yes.
Astrud, take it away.
So, the human mind is vastly mysterious. It's beautiful, imagining sights, vivid hallucinations, and other emotions as part of a wakeful nightmare. So, overwhelming emotions portrays energy released by thoughts, an alternative personality which most people don't really see in me, melancholy in a sense. So, me accompanied by monsters giving manifestations of my negative thoughts. Every one of us have monsters inside their minds. But despite those negative thoughts,
we have the capacity to make it into a daydream, spending out positive energy to the world. It's a typical adolescent hurdles as we grow up. So, yeah.
You know what? I'm just amazed at how you're dealing with your adolescence because
Oh,
I dealt with it
I
totally
know.
differently.
I was about to say.
That is such a mature, productive way to deal with your adolescence because I definitely was not this productive.
oh,
So kudos to you. Kudos to you, and thank you so much, Astrid, for this
thank you
piece.
too.
I did like some of the works that you currently have in the site, and we've got so much really great work that we have right now. Although we already, I think somebody already snapped up Trap by Being Observed, right? I really liked it when
Yeah.
it got
Mm-mm.
published, and then almost immediately got snapped up.
Mm-mm.
So
Oh, thank
bye
you.
bye. So I've got some people here complimenting the art as well as Juliet saying Astrid, beautiful piece of art. Yeah, we've got some cheerers as
Thank
well.
you.
Thank you so much for staying with
Thank
us.
you.
So we have been joined by these amazing artists, and again, we would like to thank everybody, thank all of the artists that were able to join us. I think Cam might be able to join us now. Hey, hey, hey!
Hey
Let me
guys.
just put that little brand in front of
Yeah.
your face. There you
Hey,
go.
hey, John. What's up?
Hey, what's up, Cams?
Cam,
Long time.
Cam, join us.
Long time, long time.
Yeah. Hey. Sorry, I'm so
Where is
late.
she? Where
The
is she?
internet is so bad. It's kind of
I hope
crazy.
she makes it.
I'm here.
Yeah,
Hi.
she's
What's
already
up?
there.
To audience, I'm not sure if I'm late, but there she is.
Oh my God, Fabrian is so delayed.
Yeah, this internet is really not
Not
the
the best.
best nowadays.
Fudge, I'm
Yeah,
so
but
delayed.
Yep. Anyway, to
so,
those who I haven't met yet and who haven't met me, I'm Cam. Nice to meet you guys. Thanks for being part of Arts Talk PH. And we love this collection so much. It's really close to our heart.
yeah, thank you so much. And Cam is actually our brand boss. She's
Mm,
responsible for making these things look pretty on the website.
yeah.
So,
God, Cam.
yeah, so she's the one responsible for all of that. And if you see like some of her promotional materials, that's also all on Cam. Like, she's really great. Um, I'm just here like in the back end. I just do the technical work.
Which is super important. Very important because no one else knows how to do it.
I think that's the beauty of us being in art stock is because we all have our own stuff. And I'd like to thank everybody who joined us for this show. And if you would like to see a replay of the show, or if you missed some parts of it, or if you missed the artist that you like, we are actually putting the recordings out there in Facebook, in YouTube, in Twitter, in Periscope, and we're going to have to edit it before we can put it on IGTV Live. Once again, let's again take a look at our artists, like just one more, and just a snapshot of all of the art. Palakpakan lang natin ng mabilis. Palakpakan naman dyan. Thank you so much. This is Electric Youth. Ayan, huwag tayong mahiyang pumalakpak. And also, this is a snapshot of the art for Electric Youth. Di ba, pag side by side, sobrang ganda. All right, so thank you again, everybody, for joining us. And I hope you have a wonderful night and a wonderful rest of the week ahead. Bye-bye. Bye,
Bye.
everybody.
Thank you
Bye.
guys.
Thank
Nice to
you.
meet
Thank
Thanks for having
you.
us.
Thank
Thank you.
you.